Hello YouTube. In this video I've decided to do a video review of Ubuntu 12.04. Now this is a long-term support release, so they kind of stepped their game up in this release compared to the previous release and even the release before that. This is the first long-term support version that uses a Unity interface. The last long-term support version was a 10.04, and that used the GNOME 2. Unity is a spin-off of GNOME 3, which Canonical released their own changes to it. So I have to show you a few of the new features, or in the new features I have listed right here. The first one is the HUD. The heads-up display in 10.04 is new. It's something that somebody else has never really done before, at least that I know of. And what it does is, let's say you open up another program. For example, I'll use Audacity to show it off. Okay, let's say you're in this program and you want to do a task. Instead of having to search through these context menus, like doing this stuff here, you can just press the Alt button, type your command, let's say track, and right here I can add a new audio track, bam, right there. And you can do this with pretty much any other program. You can do it with Mozilla Firefox. It'll search through your bookmarks and all that fun stuff too. So you can type anything like bookmarks, it comes up on history, and you just hit Alt to close it if you decide you don't need it. Chameleon is a new feature of Unity here, where when you change your desktop wallpaper, it will automatically change the color of your taskbar or your launcher, that's what it's called. And it'll also change the color of like menus, like the dashboard. It also changes the HUD color. And the logon screen background is I'll show it to you after I'm done with all the other stuff. It's on your login screen. When you select a user, it'll change the login screen background to that user's background picture. So then you don't have to go through and edit your files to change your login screen background. It'll automatically change it to the selected user's background image. Video lens. In the dashboard now, there's an extra lens for videos. There's not really too much to show on this one. And Software Center, they made a few changes to it. And the primary one is down the lower left hand corner here. They put where you can browse for your categories. And there's new apps, displays those in top rated. Okay, that's pretty much it for that. Now for the login screen. For example, I'll log out. And it changes to my desktop wallpaper. I change a guest session. That's the wallpaper for a guest session. Go back to my username, it changes back to mine. This is a virtual machine, so I don't really have a strong password on it because it's not my primary use operating system. And I'll show you a little bit more about Chameleon here. You'll notice when I change the background, the color of the sidebar will change. See, it kind of faded out. and all the menus also have the same tint. Or if I change this one, it'll change to a more orange tint. And it automatically changes to your background, like kind of like the blue, so I kind of go towards the bluish background. That's pretty much it to show. I kind of like it. I'm actually tempted to switch to Linux now, since Windows 8 is coming out, and I don't personally prefer the Metro UI. So we'll see if I switch to Linux anytime soon.